Dear judges, we are number 6. Our story is
Rumpelstiltskin.
A long, long time ago, there was a poor miller who wanted to get rich. So he told the king that his beautiful daughter could spin straw into gold. When the king heard this, he said to the miller,
"Bring your daughter to my castle and let her show me."
when the girl was brought to the castle, she was put into a tower and locked in a room filled with straw. The king said,
"If you can spin gold out of straw, I will let you go. If not, you will die."
The miller's daughter started crying in the locked room tower because she didn't know how to turn all that straw into gold. Suddenly, the door opened and came in a little man. He said,
Good evening, miller's daughter. I can help make gold from straw. What will you give me if I spin for you?
"My necklace!"
The little man sat down and started whirling. Whir, whir, whir. All the straw became gold.
The next day, the king came in. He was shocked. He saw that the straw was gone and now the room was filled with gold. The king ordered,
Put her in a bigger room with more straw tonight. If she turned it into gold, I will free her.
That night, the little man appeared again to help her, but this time he asked for her ring. By the next morning, all the straw had been turned into gold and the little man disappeared. Once again, the king was astonished by the miller's daughter and the king said,
Put her in a bigger room with even more straw. If she spins that straw into gold again, I will marry her as my queen.
At night, the little man appeared again.
"I have nothing left to give you."
The girl said,
You can promise me that you will give me your firstborn child after you are queen.
The little man answered. The girl had no choice but to agree.
"All right, I will give you my first child."
The girl promised, and just as the night before, the little man turned the straw into gold and then disappeared.
The next morning, when the king entered the room, he felt surprised. It was filled with gold again. He kept his promise because he thought that the miller's daughter could make him rich. They got married and soon the queen gave birth to a child.
One day, the little man showed up in her room and said,
Now, give me what you promised me, your child.
She got scared that the king would lock her in a tower.
"All right, I will give you as much gold as you wish. Just don't take my child away."
The queen begged.
I don't want to go, but I will let you keep your child if you guess my name within 3 days.
The little man answered,
The queen agreed. 2 days passed and she kept guessing his name.
Alex, Ben, Charlie, Daniel, Eddie, Frank, George, Henry, Ian, Jack, Kevin.
But the little man kept saying
No,
to all her guesses. The queen decided to send a messenger to follow the little man and find out his real name. The man followed the little man to a cottage in the woods. On the way, the little man sang to himself, which started like this.
tomorrow, 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 I will go to the king's house. Nobody knows my name. I'm called Rumpelstiltskin.
The next day, the little man returned to the palace, and the queen kept listing names as if she didn't know.
Alex, Ben, Charlie, Daniel, Eddie, Frank, George, Henry.
And finally, she said,
Perhaps your name is Rumpelstiltskin.
The little man got so angry and shouted.
The devil told you that. The devil told you that.
In a flash, he stomped his left foot in the ground so hard. Then a big hole opened, and he disappeared into it forever.
Thank you for your listening.